David is just an ordinary cobbler, leading a boring life of fixing shoes every day. Until one day, he discovers he has a magical ability. Whenever he wears someone else's shoes, he transforms into that person. At first, he didn't think much of it, until he put on a pair of size 45 high heels and instantly transformed into a woman, with a completely different figure and grace. He stared at himself in the mirror, almost laughing out loud. These shoes are unbelievable. David decided to have some fun with his new power. He wore his customers' shoes and transformed into different people, experiencing various fun lives. He wore an elderly lady's shoes and went straight to the park to do Tai Chi with the old ladies. Everyone thought he was a Tai Chi master and started asking him for advice. He wore a black customer's shoes and went to a restaurant for a free meal, then quickly switched shoes in the restroom and escaped without paying. One day, he saw Amy's supermodel girlfriend and suddenly had a bold idea. If I turn into Xiao Shuai, she'll definitely let me in. So, that evening, he wore Xiao Shuai's shoes and successfully snuck into his girlfriend's house. Just as he was feeling victorious, the girlfriend, who was showering, invited him to help scrub her back. David froze. No way, if I take off my shoes, I'll turn back into a cobbler. He quickly turned around and ran out of the house, escaping as fast as he could. Back at home, David fixed his father's shoes, and when he wore them, he transformed into his father's appearance. He learned that his father had left home years ago, leaving his mother deeply heartbroken. So David decided to fulfill his mother's last wish by appearing as his father. That night, they shared a lovely dinner and danced the dance they had danced when they first met. His mother was so happy. It was like she had turned back into a young woman, forgetting all the pain she had carried for years. However, the good times didn't last. Mike, a rude customer from the past, came to pick up his shoes. Not only was his attitude arrogant, but he also insulted David's late mother. In a fit of rage, David refused to give him the shoes and decided to teach Mike a lesson. So, he wore Mike's shoes and secretly followed him to Mike's house. When Mike left, David snuck in and found a box of weapons. David thought, is he opening a weapons store or what? Just as he was about to leave, Mike suddenly returned, making the situation even more tense.